Alright, so we are given the problem and the instruction tells us to factorize. We are given 6x squared minus 7x minus 20. So in order to see if this thing can factorize, I'm going to use delta. Alright, so here in my left and my right hand margin, I'm going to determine delta, and the formula for delta is b squared minus 4ac. My formula or my equation is already written in decreasing order of x. So I'm just going to substitute my values. So that is negative 7 squared minus 4, and a's value is 6 and c's value is negative 20. Okay, so now I substitute. That will be 49 minus 4 times 6 is equal to 25, and 25 times 20 is equal to 24. Alright, so 24, but can we simplify 4 times 20? What's negative 4 times 20? It's positive. Positive 80. 80 times 6, so 8 times 6 is 560. Is it? 560, so I'm going to say plus 560, 49 plus 560, it gets me to a total of what? 560, 609. No man, I made a mistake here. Isn't it? It's 480. It's 480, yes. This is 480, and then my answer here is 529. Alright? So that answer here is 529. Now I use this, and I go to my formula on my cheat sheet. Your cheat sheet is supposed to be in front of your book. Alright? So you use this formula. You can use, you don't have to use this, but now I know that if delta is positive, it can factorize. Alright? If delta was negative, it couldn't factorize, but because delta is positive, it can factorize. So now, however, I continue and I go to my formula, and my formula says b plus minus delta square root of delta over 2a. All I do in this step, I substitute. My value for b is negative 7 plus minus square root of 529, and then I say 2 times with value of a is 6. So this thing right here, I can just type into my calculator, okay? But it's going to split into a positive and a negative. Alright, so I'm going to do the positive on this side and the negative on the other side. So then I'm going to determine my answers, and then I'm going to just simply write down my answers. So now what I do here, I'm going to write this thing, I'm going to type in the equation. So I say negative 7 plus square root of 529 over 2 times 6 is equal to 12. You could have typed in 2 times 6. You see my answer is, so my first answer is going to be x is equal to 4 over 3. And then all I do here at the second step, I can just go to my formula once again and change that sign right there to a negative or a minus, and then I get negative 5 over 2. So that means x is equal to negative 5 over 2. And if you factorize on the other way, you would have gotten the same answers. I'm quickly going to show you how to factorize on the other way. So that's how you use delta and you determine that answers. If you factorized on the other way, you would have gotten to these answers, namely of the 3x minus 2 and then 2x, 3x plus 4 and 2x minus 5. No man. The signs are supposed to be, this is supposed to be a positive and this is supposed to be a negative. Yeah, just check your signs. Alright, so that's, yes, that's correct. Okay, so you could always check your answers by using delta if you are uncertain, and so that is how you use delta